Shiitake mushroom, Lentinus edodus. Today in this video you will learn everything about the shiitake mushrooms, its indoor cultivation, how to make the farm design, how to sterilize, how to do marketing and everything about it. Shiitake mushrooms can be cultivated throughout the year by anyone. You can grow it in your home, in your farm, in your backyard, in terrace or an underground channel. It can be easily sold in fresh market or in dry form or extracted form. This shiitake mushroom is ultimate delicious superfood. Most of you must be familiar with it. It's full of nutritional and medicinal values. Scientifically, it has been established that it contains immune-boosting properties and anti-cancer properties. In the last video, I have already explained how to do outdoor cultivation of the shiitake mushroom. If you haven't gone through that, you can visit that video. And also the shiitake mushroom has the potential to make you return of 1000% of the profit margin, and for that profit calculation also you can visit that video. Relative contribution of the mushroom production. In the whole world, you can see the shiitake mushroom contributes to 22% of the mushroom production. So we can see why it is so popular. First of all, it's a very popular mushroom which gives enormous return, more than button or any other variety of mushrooms, because they become more intense and more rich in flavor when they are dried. Hence, dry mushrooms of shiitake are extremely favorite, and they are sold and imported and exported all over the world. Oyster mushrooms come second. They are also very popular, can be grown throughout the year. At moderate temperature, both the mushroom shiitake and oysters can be grown. There are other mushrooms as well. Flammulina veluteus, enoki mushrooms are also very famous. The paddy straw mushroom is a summer variant. The button mushrooms, already we know it. It grows on the specialized compost. But shiitake mushrooms are quite hassle-free to grow because they just need woody substrate. And they can grow on hardwood logs or on sawdust, etc. I will explain it to you. So you can see the major contribution. The China is a major producer of the shiitake mushrooms. It grows around 22% of it, and the all over world, the shiitake mushrooms holds the number one position. First of all, because of its medicinal values and its taste, it's very popular. Secondly, it has a huge return on its profit margin. Hence, people are shifting from button to shiitake very fast nowadays. So why grow mushrooms? Is it even worth it? Have a look into the statistics. Mushrooms are the highest protein producer. If we compare it, the yield per hectare of land, you can see mushrooms will produce 40 ton in comparison to that other protein sources like soybean, pulses, wheat are much lesser in the quantity. In the similar way, protein relative to the mushrooms will give you 100 amount of the protein per hectare of land, whereas the soybean will give you 11, pulse will give you 4.6, wheat will give you 7.7. And we already know that protein is the building block of the body and how much it is essential for the growth. So mushrooms are ultimate superfood. They surpass any other known source of protein in vegetables or in vegetarian sections. Let's have a look on the productivity of the mushrooms. Is it even worth it? The vertical farming method makes mushrooms very unique. So if you have just 1 hectare of land and you grow wheat, then you will get around 3 ton of wheat. If you grow rice, you get 4.5 of it. Fruits, 14.5. Vegetables you grow, you get 17 ton. But what happens when you produce mushroom? It gives you 400 ton per hectare. Isn't it amazing? So per unit utilization of land is such great, and moreover mushrooms are such high amount of protein and nutritional value producing product. So you can imagine just how much profit you can make per area of land, because it's several hundred times than any other product. Let's compare the water use efficiency, WUAE, of several products. Rice. To produce 1 kg of rice, it requires around 2500 liters of it. Apple will take 822, banana 790, potato 287, Tomato, 1 kg of tomato will take around 240 liters of water, but mushrooms will take only 25 liters of water for 1 kilogram. So it grows a lot at a very little space. It will grow more, it will give you more protein, but it will even consume less water, far less water. So there's the beauty of this vertical farming superfood. And let's see, mushroom cultivation, is it even profitable? What's the statistics tells us about traditional wheat and paddy? If we produce per hectare, the water will consume will be this far, and profit, the maximum profit can be 0.36. So in that comparison, you can use high tech poly farms, then also you will earn only 15 lakhs. And see, if you produce mushrooms, and then you will have at least 10 lakhs per hectare of profit. And if you design a commercial unit which has all the facilities of air control, the proper structure for humidity, temperature, then you will earn a profit of 1 crore. There's another video which we have made, you can see in the description, which tells you how to earn 1 crore or more money from just 1 hectare of land. Growth of mushroom industry in India, only because of these things, now people have come to understand the true potential of mushrooms in changing the economics, the ecology, and the growth potential of it. You can see year by year the mushroom production has been increasing, and right now it's just growing far and greater. People are getting aware, hence more and more mushrooms are getting consumed. And this is the same scenario all over the world. All over the world, people are getting more aware and embracing mushroom cultivation and mushroom as a daily diet. So for the shiitake mushrooms, you basically need to understand the growth parameters. Once you understand the growth parameter of this mushroom, you can easily cultivate it. So there are actually few stages in the mushroom growth. The spawn run stage, this is the vegetative growth. During this time, the temperature management is essential. So it grows in a moderate temperature. 21 to 21 degrees Celsius is just any room temperature you can easily maintain. That's why I told you that you can grow in your home without such complex infrastructure like other mushrooms, even though it's a medicinal mushroom and really very exotic. But hence we always think like it's very difficult maybe, and we can't grow it without high end infrastructure. But that's totally opposite of it. Shiitakes are really very easy to grow. The duration of spawn run, it actually depends upon the strain. There are various strains available for shiitake mushrooms. Few are winter strain, few are summer strain. So there are several techniques of growing also. So it takes around 35 to 70 days. And the CO2 has to be high, so you don't need much air circulation during this time. Neither you require much of the light. And once the myceliums completely run through it, then the stage of primordia formation comes. During the primordia formation, what happens is that you need to give it cold shock and lower the relative humidity a little bit to 90%, and you need to give it little bit of fresh air and light, and then cropping will start to happen. So in this time, if it is a winter strain, you need to give it a cold shock of 10 to 16 degrees Celsius, and it will start growing into the fruiting body. And during the fruiting body, you need to further lower the relative humidity, and so that the mushrooms remain little dry, and they have a great shelf life. And so it's quite easy. You just need to understand. In the download section, in the description, I will give you this growing parameters and all the important notes. From there you can just download it and understand it. So you understand the various stages. So let's discuss it in detail in the cultivation technology. What happens is that the cultivation of shiitake actually occurs through 6 stages. The first stage is you need to select your substrate. Substrate has to be hardwood, because softwood has natural antifungal, anti-rotting properties, which doesn't propagate shiitake much. Even though you can grow other varieties of mushroom in softwood like oyster mushrooms, etc., but shiitake really grows well in hardwood. So you need hardwood. You can directly grow it in hardwood. You don't need in any supplements like brand. But if you want to grow more and you are looking for more productivity, then you need some nitrogen based substrate. Then you have to add around 10 to 20% of this wheat bran or rice bran. It can be grown in logs or alder tree, oak tree, etc. And you can use pellets. You can buy it directly from online, or any sawdust mill will give you. It can be also grown in wood chips or mixture of three. So that's it, the substrate. Once you are with the go through the substrate, then you need to add water on it, and the water percentage will be 60%. And once it's wet and moist, you need to sterilize and pasteurize it. For sterilizing and pasteurization, the standard procedure is boiling your substrate using the steam at 121 degrees Celsius, which can be achieved at 15 psi. It has to be continued for 2 to 3 hours. You can use anything like small scale autoclave, large commercial autoclave, or home vessel like cooker, the canning materials, your momo steam, idli steam, everything will work. And once the sterilization is complete, then the stage of spawning comes. You need spawn. The spawn is nothing but just the mycelium of this mushroom shiitake mixed with the sterilized substrate. The spawning ratio can be 5% to 10%. Spawn you can make yourself, or also you can buy from beermushroom.com. There you will get good quality spawn. Spawn comes in two ways or three ways, like sawdust spawn, grain spawn, etc. And then comes the incubation stage. Incubation is the stage where basically the mycelium will spread throughout the substrate, and mycelium will eat its nutrition throughout this log or whatever you make, the bags, the substrate, the wood, they will eat through it. And once the incubation is complete, the two stages will come: popcorning and browning. During the popcorning, what happens is that once the incubation is complete, they will form a chunk of lumps, which is called popcorn because it resembles kind of popcorns. So once popcorning stage comes, then you will have to wait more than at least 1 week or more. Then the browning stage will come. During the browning, all the outer surface will start browning. At this stage, you need to uncover it. If the growing bag is in the PP, then you have to just remove the plastic bag, and the browning will again begin. And you will soon see that your growing bag turns totally brown. They are like a wood structure then. And then you need to induce it or insert it inside cold water, or spray with it with the jet stream of cold water, so that it comes into a shock stage and it starts spinning. And once the peanut starts appearing after around 7 to 14 days, you can just harvest them. And you can achieve around 3 to 4 harvests from one fruiting block. And the biological efficiency is also very good. From one block which contains around maybe 2.5 kilogram of dry substrate, you can achieve the biological efficiency of 100 to 200%, is depend upon your ratio of and the quality of your substrate. So you can basically get 2.5 kilogram to 5 kilogram of fresh mushrooms from just one log, and it can get you around 3 to 4 flushings. So what you need to do basically is, once you get one harvest, then you don't need to spray any water on it. Just let it cool down, let it incubate again. So for next 10 to 12 days, it will again completely dry out. Then again repeat the process, give it a shock of cold water, provide moisture to it, increase the humidity and lower the temperature a little bit, and again it will start fruiting. So marketplaces of mushroom. There are several places where you can sell your mushrooms, like local farmers market, the cooperative markets, the farmers market. There are several established wholesale markets which are government sponsored or the society formed, where every day the vegetables comes through trucks from all over the world and from various states. There are fruit and vegetable retail shops and fixed carts which go from home to home for delivery of vegetables. You can contact them and tie up with them. And there are several restaurants and hotels where there is a huge demand for mushrooms. The supermarkets, like the chains of various kind of chains, the malls, shopping malls, there you can easily sell these exotic mushrooms. Vegetable vendors, traders, exporters, there are several of them who do trading of these things only. And further you can do value addition to your mushroom, like you can dry it and export it, you can powder it, and you can make products like pickles, protein powder, soup, etc. There are several online marketplaces nowadays: Big Basket, Amazon, Flipkart, India Mart. And there are several B2B, B2C channels, and also you can make your website easily nowadays. Just open your Android phone or any Play Store. There you just type make your own website. Just within 2 to 5 minutes you can make your own website and start selling. Then there is another option we are providing you, that's the BM Mushroom Marketplace. You can visit that at bmmushroom.com, and you will get the marketplace information there. There you have to join the BM Mushroom Worldwide Society. There we share all the details of buyers from all over the world, all over the India. There are people who really want to buy huge quantity of shiitake mushroom and other mushrooms as well. So you don't need to worry about marketing. Marketing is quite an easy part. The main focus should be on the quality production of the mushrooms. And moreover, if you have any doubt or any question, or you want to sell your mushrooms or you want to buy mushroom, you can just WhatsApp us. This is the number. So these are the facilities we are providing. Further, there are other mushrooms as well. So if you just construct a grow room, or you can construct your hydroponic unit, and there in the next video I will explain you how to grow your mushrooms in the Martha chambers or the hydroponic, how to build those structures. But right now it's just not about one mushroom. If you depend upon just one mushroom, it may you may want to just rotate your crops according to your season. So there are a list of few mushrooms which are quite popular, like the button mushrooms. They can be grown during the winter, but the vegetative phase is quite similar, but they require special compost and casing. There is a summer variety of button mushrooms also, which grow at around 25 degree, and that can be easily grown. Then there is a wood ear mushroom. All these mushrooms which I am discussing, there is the video. You can go through those and you will understand the basics of those. The description contains all the videos regarding these varieties of mushroom. So this black ear mushroom is also quite good, and it's also a wood loving species. The shiitake mushrooms, this is its vegetative growth, and these are its fruiting phase. You can see the winter strain will grow at 14 to 18 degrees Celsius, but the summer one will grow at 25 to 30 degree. It's also a wood loving species. The Plutorus ostratus are the best for the newcomers, and it's quite very popular because it grows on everything. You can grow it in your newspaper or any organic waste which you are producing, like your coffee ground, your tea leaves, or anything, banana husk, coconut husk. So these are kind of wonderful crop because it grows in moderate temperature, so it's quite easy. You can grow oyster mushrooms throughout the year. Then the paddy straw mushroom, they are quite they are very tasty, but they have a low shelf life, but they are very popular. They can be grown on any cereal straw. Then the enoki mushrooms, they are the winter mushrooms. They can be grown at the vegetative phase is at moderate temperature, but the fruiting phase is around 2 to 14 degrees Celsius. They are also wood loving species. And then Calocybe indica, the milky mushrooms, they are very famous. They are a summer mushroom. They require your straw and then the casing. They are the structure and design for the milky mushrooms is quite similar to the oyster mushrooms. So all these mushrooms you can learn. Just to learn them, that's easy. You need to have few steps. First of all, at the very first stage is that you subscribe this YouTube channel. There you will get all the videos regularly. We will keep posting about them. Then you can also join the webinar. We conduct free webinars time to time and teach you about the mushrooms. The link is in the description. You can join that. And then there are training courses available at bmmushroom.com. Just visit this website and you can become an expert and an entrepreneur in mushroom. There we do detailed teaching of these mushrooms, the varieties you choose. There you will learn everything about the cultivation. There you will learn about the practical workshop, because we send spawn to your address and you have to perform the practicals. You learn everything about the pest and disease management, then the food processing, how to make pickles and everything. Then the marketing, you get detailed concept about the digital marketing and physical marketing. Then how we deliver that training through video, through ebook, live classes, webinar. Then we send the spawn kit. Then there are special doubt sessions, community forum where you will learn from your peers and discuss your issues. And then the bonus, there are few bonus in our training programs also. You get exclusive buy leads. So whichever is your location you want to sell, we will provide you buyers from that location, and these are all for lifetime. You get lifetime access, 24 hours support throughout the year. Whenever you build your design, your farm, and at any stage you need our support, you can directly contact us. How to join the course? Just visit this website or WhatsApp on this number. So if you have any question related to shiitake mushroom or any other mushroom, you can just comment in the comment box, and also in the description I have given you a form where if you fill it, and just you can post your doubt, or if you are facing any problem in your cultivation, or you can just WhatsApp us and our team will reach you and guide you through. So happy mushrooming. I hope you understood the basics about the shiitake mushrooms and its indoor cultivation, and for the outdoor cultivation you can visit our previous video. Thank you.